roving reporter for Healthwatch Essex.
Hi, I'm Catherine and I'm a roving reporter from Healthwatch Essex.
Is level 2 available to the whole of Essex?
Level 2 is available to only the patients that are referred via their GP, because the GPs are the ones responsible for referring the patients. But those who are unable to come through their GP or go through their GP are actually free to come here on their own, and they can get a free consultation.
Does Bourn Hall provide NHS funded treatment?
At the moment, currently in Essex, we are getting patients who are funded by NHS via Southend and Thurrock. As you know, the funding has been a bit of a problem at the moment, but we're still getting patients who are funded. As I said, they come through referral through their GPs, and if a patient doesn't know, they can actually ask their GP whether they can be referred, because there are different criteria for each area.
What support do you offer patients?
Okay, well, we have several schemes that we have which help for patients to have treatment at a reduced cost, and also advise them if they are entitled to NHS funding, and offer them as much support as we can through various financial packages that we give them.
How much does it cost for IVF treatment?
It depends on what type of treatment they want. For a standard IVF treatment package, you're looking about £5,000 to £6,000 per cycle. It's quite an emotional journey for them. It's very difficult if they're also having to worry about money as well. But obviously we do try and help them as much as we can with going through the pathway, going through their treatment with counselling, and also a lot of the money offers that we put out there.
What was your IVF journey?
A long one. I never really got the chance to try naturally for a baby because I have endometriosis, which I didn't know, and it was misdiagnosed for a long time until I got to a point that I was in a lot of pain and I ended up needing emergency surgery. Over the course of about 18 months I had 3 operations. Eventually I lost both of my fallopian tubes, so that obviously left me infertile and unable to conceive naturally. So as soon as I'd recovered from my last operation in February 2018, I got straight on the IVF roller coaster.
Do you feel that there is any issues of postcode lottery when it comes to accessing IVF treatment?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. It's terrible. I know that where I am, Castle Point and Rochford, I was entitled to 2 rounds, and I know Southend are entitled to 1 and Basildon are entitled to none. So depending on where you live, if I was a mile down the road, I wouldn't have got any treatment and I wouldn't have Eloise.
There are often mental health issues around infertility and accessing services. Have you had any support around this, if needed?
No. I mean, I don't think it's widely offered, to be honest. People are supposed to accept that they're not going to get funding anymore, but because the local CCGs can't afford it, but the money that they're saving is just going to go on mental health services for women then that can't access the treatment and don't have their own funds to pay for it. I know I didn't. I couldn't afford to do it, and I don't know how long it would have taken us to save. But I don't think there is any support out there. There are groups and things, like social media, but nothing specifically targeted towards it.
So that's something that you would like them to improve on?
Yes,
Support.
yeah, absolutely.
Are there any other unmet needs?
That's a tough one. Any unmet needs? I don't know. I think there should just be maybe more support groups for people that are going through fertility issues. I've just relied heavily on social media because the problem is fertility is a bit of a taboo subject, so people don't want to talk about it. But if there was a bit more support for people to meet up, there isn't any other support. So if something could be organised, that would be good.
So it's quite a big deal having that support around you.
Yeah, but I think the problem is as well, even when you come to a fertility clinic and you're sitting in a waiting room with lots of people and you're all going through the same thing, no one talks to each other. You know, even though you all know exactly how each other feels, and you won't go anywhere else like that where everyone knows how you feel, but everyone still doesn't. You know, you all just don't speak to each other. It's a very awkward subject to talk about.